Hi there, Leila. How you doing?
Good evening. Good afternoon, Claudia.
Hello. How are you?
Ah, I am sick.
Oh, yeah. I know, yes. I was sick as well the whole week. Now I am a little bit better, but yeah,
Yeah.
this weather. Yes, very good. So let's continue where we stopped. We were working with WH questions, right? We were checking different WH questions for location, information, time, people, etc. Yes. And you had this exercise. Yes. You had to create first here. You had to complete the WH questions. Then here, put them in the correct order, right? We're checking what, when, where, etc. Then using the WH questions where, when, with the specific information. Very good. Let's continue now with the next exercise. It says practice WH questions with other verbs. Yes, we are going to check using do, does, etc. Okay. So just in case to remember, for the following subjects, I, you, we, and they, right? For those, we have to use do for questions. Yes. And for the negative, well, we use don't, right?
Yeah.
But do for questions, we use it, right? Yes. And for the other subjects, he, she, and it, what do we use later
Does.
for questions?
Yeah.
Yes,
Does.
we use does. And of course, in the negative would be
Doesn't.
yes, there, exactly. Okay. For instance, we could say, right? Where, say, if I have this question for locate,
Where do you live?
I live, exactly, yes, in Paris. Yes. Where do you live? For you, sorry, we use do. Yes, I will say, where do you live? Very good. Now, what about if I have this other type of question? If I say, What about here? I have what he did for the question.
What is or no?
Mhm. Works in the back. So what we would use do or does.
Do. That's what does he do?
Exactly. Very good, Lily. Yes. So we use do for you, we, they, I, and does for he, she, it. Very good. Let's practice. I'm sorry, that was my baby. That's with my husband. So there, she fell. Okay, let's practice. We have this to remember. Number one, they have a lesson at 11 a.m. At 11 a.m., what is that? At 11 a.m. That is information, a person, or it's time.
It's time.
Good. So for this, we should use when. How can we create a question? They have a lesson at 11 a.m. What could be the question?
When
When?
do when do
Yes,
they have a lesson?
very good. When do they have a lesson? Excellent. So, when do they have a lesson? At 11 a.m. When? At 11 a.m. Very good. What about number two? I study German on the weekend. I study German on the weekend. Now, German, okay, is information for a language. What kind of questions did I use? When, what, who, where?
Where or when or where?
Okay, but when
When.
could be when, podría ser when, pero no vamos a responder on the weekend. No vamos
Oh,
a decir el fin de semana. Vamos a decir el idioma alemán. Yes. So,
oh. Entonces sería what?
exactly what? Yes. I study German on the weekend. So the question would be what?
What do you study?
Yes. What do you study? Right?
Yeah.
What? German. What? German. What do you study? I study German on the weekend. Very good. Yes, yes, exactly. Now, what about number three? For number three, it says we study English on Sunday afternoon. So here we have on Sunday afternoon. That is frequency, time. I
Uh,
should use where, when, what.
when?
Yes, very good. I have to use when.
When?
And what could be the question?
Uh, when do we study English?
Yes, very good. When do we or when do you study English? Yes,
Oh, no,
very
no, no,
nice.
no, no. When
So when?
ahí estaría mal bueno, porque sería cuando nosotros otra vez.
Yes,
Sería
exactly.
ustedes, yo. When do you study English?
Cuando ustedes, very good. Now we could be, for example, puedes usar en el we, let's remember, estás en tu clase y no te acuerdas los días, ¿no? Que pasan clases. Oh, when do we study English? ¿Cuándo estudiamos inglés? O cuando tenemos clases de inglés, o los lunes, o tal, right? So no problem. Puedes usar también el we. Obviamente depende del contexto, right? Si cuando estudiamos o cuando estudian. That's perfect. So when? ¿Cuándo? On Sunday afternoon, right? Los domingos por la, por la tarde. Good. What about number 4, Leila? It says, I live in Warsaw. That's a location. So what type of WH question should I use?
Where do you live?
Where? Very good. Exactly. Where do you live? I live in Warsaw, that is in Poland. What about number 5? I drink tea in the morning. So my information is tea. What WH question should I use?
When?
When is okay. Si vamos a responder en la mañana, when, pero estamos respondiendo tea en este caso.
What?
Exactly.
What do you do?
Yes. So what do you drink or what do you drink in the morning? I drink tea in the morning. What? Tea. Yes. What about number 6? They eat dinner all the time. What should we use? What type of WH question?
When?
Exact. When. And what could be the
when do they?
Yes. When do they?
Eat dinner. Eat
Yes.
dinner.
Very good. When do they eat dinner? Yes. So when? At 9 o'clock. Very good. What about number 7? It says, I played football at the park. This is location.
Location is where?
Yes. What could be my question?
Where do you play football?
Very good. What about number 8? They play hockey at the park. Hockey is information. It's a sport. So what could be my WH question?
What?
And the question?
What do they play?
Yes. What do they play? Hockey. Yes. What about number 9? She starts her English course on Saturday morning. So we have time there. What would be for Saturday morning?
When?
Yes, when. And the question?
When does she start her English course?
Very good. When does she start her English course? When? On Saturday morning. When? On Saturday morning. Very good, Leila. Is this part clear? Yes. Is this part clear? ¿Está un poquito más claro, más fácil? Yes.
Yes.
Very good, very good. Yeah, that's great. So let's continue. Let's go now to the next slide. Good. So now we have a listening activity. It says, Jonah, listen to Jonah. What does he talk about, right? So what does he talk about? You are going to listen and take notes, okay? You listen and you take notes about what he talks about. Okay, good. Let's listen then.
On weekdays, I wake up at 7 a.m. I take a shower and get ready for work. I don't eat breakfast because I am not hungry in the morning. On my way to work, I stop at the cafe to get a cup of coffee. I arrive at work at 8 a.m. I eat lunch at noon and I work until 5 p.m. After work, I like to do something outside. I like to run, ride my bicycle, or go swimming. I am inside all day at work, so I don't like to stay inside when work is finished.
One more time.
One more time, please.
Sure.
On weekdays, I wake up at 7 a.m. I take a shower and get ready for work. I don't eat breakfast because I am not hungry in the morning. On my way to work, I stop at the cafe to get a cup of coffee. I arrive at work at 8 a.m. I eat lunch at noon and I work until 5 p.m. After work, I like to do something outside. I like to run, ride my bicycle, or go swimming. I am inside all day at work, so I don't like to stay inside when work is finished.
Mm-hmm. So what is he talking about? What is he describing?
He described the routine, your routine.
Yes, very good. Yeah. So he's talking about his daily routine, right? Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. What time he wakes up, what he does next, like he takes a shower or he has breakfast or he doesn't have breakfast, then he goes to work, etc. Very good,
I
his daily routine. Yeah.
just I don't
Yes.
I don't eat breakfast. He
You don't have breakfast or he doesn't have breakfast?
no, he doesn't eat breakfast.
Yes, he doesn't eat breakfast because he's not hungry. But later he has a
Coffee.
Mhm. He has a cup of coffee. Yes. Very good. That is his daily routine, and that's what we are going to work on. It says, in what order does he mention these things? We have A, B, C, D, E. Could you please read the list, Leila?
Okay.
Yes. Let's read, please. Si puedes leer la lista, please, Leila.
Uh,
It says what he
what
does.
he does after work, the time he wakes up, when he had lunch, getting a cup of coffee, breakfast.
Yes. So he talks about all of these things, but which one is first? ¿Cuál de estas líneas o cosas que hace las menciona primero? Primero habla del desayuno, después habla del almuerzo, o primero habla de lo que hace después del trabajo, después habla del café, right? So you have to tell me,
The, the
right?
time the time
Mhm.
he wakes up,
That is number one. Okay.
number one is B.
Yeah.
Number two is he. Uh,
Mhm.
number three is D.
Okay.
Uh, number four is C.
Yeah.
Number five is A.
What he does. Very good, Leila. Yes, yes. First, he talks about the breakfast, right? Then he mentions, right? Sorry. First, he talks about the time he wakes up. I get up, right, in the morning. Then he mentions the breakfast. Then cup of coffee, lunch, and finally what he does after work. Very good. Yes, excellent. Let's continue with the next. It says practice WH questions. how many WH questions can you write? We are going to listen to it once again. Vamos a escucharlo de nuevo. Let's check the pronunciation. Okay, Leila? Let's work on pronunciation. Let's listen.
On weekdays, I wake up at 7 a.m. I take a shower and get ready for work. I don't eat breakfast because I am not hungry in the morning. On my way to work, I stop at the cafe to get a cup of coffee. I arrive at work at 8 a.m. I eat lunch at noon, and I work until 5 p.m. After work, I like to do something outside. I like to run, ride my bicycle, or go swimming. I am inside all day at work, so I don't like to stay inside when work is finished.
Mhm. Now you, Leila, could you please read? ¿Puedes leer el texto? It says on weekdays.
On weekdays, I wake up at 7 a.m. I take a shower and get ready for work. I don't eat breakfast because I am not hungry in the morning. On my way to work, I stop at the coffee to get a cup of coffee. I arrive at work at 8 a.m. I eat lunch at noon. I work until 5 p.m. After work, I like to do something outside. I like to read my
Run.
run, ride my bicycle, or go swimming. I am
Mhm.
inside all day at work, so I don't like to stay inside when work's in finish.
Yes, very good. When work is finished. Okay, so from this text, we can use, or we can use some information to create some WH questions. For example, it says, I wake up at 7 a.m. We can create a question using when. What could be the question? Like,
Uh, when when do you wake up?
very good. When do you wake up? At 7 a.m. Very good. Now, what about you? I'm gonna underline, voy a subrayar algunas frases, oraciones, y tú vas a crear preguntas, ¿ok? Yes? So we're gonna practice with that. Okay. We have here, this is 1. 2, this is 3. Okay, very good. So we have, first, I arrive at work at 8. I eat lunch at noon. I like to run, ride my bicycle, or go swimming. What about the second? I arrive at work at 8. What could be the possible question?
When do you arrive at work?
Yes. When do you arrive at work? Good. At 8. I eat lunch at noon.
When
Yes.
when do you eat lunch?
Good. And what about last one? I like to run, ride my bicycle, or go swimming.
What do you like?
Yes. Like, in this case, a complete question would be, what do you like to do? Yes. So run, ride my bicycle, or go swimming. Very good. Now, what about you, Leila? Let's go to this part now. It says question A and B. When do you wake up and what do you do? So what about you, Leila? When do you wake up? What time?
Eh, esto es para mí, ¿no?
Yeah.
I wake up at 4:30.
Really?
Really. In my
Half
work?
past 4?
Yes, in my work.
Oh, okay. And then what do you do? Okay, you wake up at 4:30.
Mhm.
Do you have breakfast?
Mm, eh, yes, yes,
Mhm.
I eat breakfast uh, at 6 o'clock.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Okay. So you wake up at 4:30, then you eat breakfast at 6 o'clock. What time do you go to work?
Mm, What time?
Yes. Do you go to work or do you start work?
Oh, uh, I live here.
Yes.
Um, I start work um alpha at 5.
Oh my goodness, so early.
Yeah.
Okay. And when or what time do you finish work?
My finish work is at 6 o'clock uh, the afternoon.
Oh my, but it's too much. It's more than 12 hours. Más de 12 horas. Oh my goodness. You
Yeah.
must be really tired. 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 And what time or when do you go to bed?
Um, uh, uh, I I bet I go to bed.
I go to bed, yes, at
Go to bed at 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Yeah,
Okay, well, it's heavy, really heavy, right?
yeah.
It is heavy. Okay, good. It is really, really heavy. Okay, let's continue with the next. It says Chandler and Leonard. It says, listen, Chandler asked Leonard these questions. We have um, A, B, C, D, E. For example, where are you from? Where do you live now? What is your job? What do you like to do for fun? Para divertirte. And where do you go hiking? ¿Dónde vas? ¿Dónde caminata? So what answers does Leonard give? ¿Qué respuestas le dará Leonard a Chandler? You have to listen and take notes, okay?
Okay.
Good, let's start.
Where are you from?
I am from New York.
Where do you live now?
I live in California.
What is your job?
I am a software engineer.
What do you like to do for fun?
I like to go hiking.
Where do you go hiking?
There are many places to go hiking near my house. I really like to go to Yosemite National Park.
Why?
It is beautiful there, and there is so much to see.
One more time?
Yes, one more time, please.
Sure.
Where are you from?
I am from New York.
Where do you live now?
I live in California.
What is your job?
I am a software engineer.
What do you like to do for fun?
I like to go hiking.
Where do you go hiking?
There are many places to go hiking near my house. I really like to go to Yosemite National Park.
Why?
It is beautiful there, and there is so much to see.
Kind of ready? Or one more time?
Really? Um,
Mhm.
yeah, he is he is in New York.
Yes, he's from New York.
He's from New York.
Mhm.
He live in California.
Yes, very good. He lives in California. Mhm. And what is his job?
Your job is a software engineer.
Yes, he is a software engineer. Very good, Leila. What does he like to do for fun? He likes.
I like to go hiking.
Good. Yeah, he likes to go hiking. And where does he go hiking? He goes hiking.
Eh, eh, he like go hiking in the national park.
Yes, it's the Yosemite National Park. Yes, good. Good. Yes, very good. Great, Leila. Very nice. And we have information questions. Where, what, right? Where are you from? Where do you live? Where, what is, what do you like? Where do you go? Very good. Nice. There we have the conversation, okay? And this time we are going to read the conversation. So, Leila, do you prefer to be Chandler or do you prefer to be Leonard?
I prefer Leonard.
Okay, so I start. Where are you from?
I am from New York.
Where do you live now?
I live in California.
What's your job?
I am a software engineer.
What do you like to do for fun?
I like to go hiking.
Where do you go hiking?
There are many places to go hiking near my house. I really like to go to Yosemite National Park.
Why?
It is beautiful there, and there is so much to see.
Very good. Yes, now we are going to use your information, Leila. Okay? So, Leila, where are you from?
Uh, I from Bolivia.
Okay. And where do you live now?
I live in Santa Cruz.
Oh, and what is your job?
Oh, um, I am a nurse.
And Leila, what do you like to do for fun?
Mm, um, I like read the books.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, read books. What is your favorite book?
My favorite books is um, the how do you say uh, superación personal, crecimiento personal.
Oh, very nice question. Those type of books, estos tipos de libros, les decimos self-help
Yeah.
books. Libros de autoayuda, right?
Yeah.
Mhm. Oh, self-help books. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Yes, they are really nice. Mhm. Very good. Very good, Leila. Okay, let's go now to the last slide. Okay. It says talk to other students, practice WH questions. Can you think of other questions? Now we're going to use other questions. Vamos a hacer otras preguntas más, right?
Okay.
Yes. So, tell me, Leila, we're going to start with this question. I'm going to highlight this. So, um, where are your parents from?
My parents from in
It could be from Santa Cruz, Tarija, Cochabamba, La Paz, I don't know.
my parents from in Cochabamba.
Ah, your parents are from Cochabamba. Very good. And tell me, Leila, where do you live?
I live in Santa Cruz.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And when do you study?
Um, I study every day
Mm-hmm.
the afternoon.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Very, very good. Okay. Good. Well, the rest of the questions, yes, okay. El resto está clarito. Okay, good. We're going to continue talking about information and, well, personal information and then family. Very good. I'm going to show you now the next lesson. Just give me a moment so we can continue working with verbs and questions. Yes. Okay. Good. Okay. So, what do you see there in the picture, Leila?
In the picture, there are a family,
Yes. Yes.
a friend, woman,
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, that's good. We have two children, right? Probably, probably the grandfather, the grandmother, or the father, the mother, right? And the
yeah,
children. That's good. That's good. Okay. So, who can you see in the images? It says in the first one we have the Hernandez family, right? So probably, okay, we're gonna write a bit. In the Hernandez family, who is he, for example? He would be the father, right? Yes. What about her? Who is she?
mother,
She would be the mother. Okay. What about the boy? Who would it be?
son,
The son, sería el hijo, right? Yes. And what about her? Sorry. What about her? She would be
here is the daughter,
she would be the daughter. Yes. Very good. What about in picture B? Do you think he's the father?
Grandfather.
Oh, that would be the grandfather. If he is the grandfather, who is she?
Is grandmother.
She would be the grandmother. Now, what about the boy? Is he the son? ¿Es él el hijo? I don't think so. He would be the,
Is grandchildren. Grandchildren.
yes. He's one, but si él es el abuelo y ella es la abuela, el niño será él.
Um,
Grand,
grandson.
grandson, very good. He would be the grandson, and she would be the,
Granddaughter.
yes, she would be the granddaughter. Great, yeah. So we have the grandfather, grandmother, grandson, granddaughter. And we have the Lee family, right? Yes, Lee family. We have the mother, the father, and he would be
Daughter.
the daughter or the baby daughter. Yes, very good. Yes. And of course, they are, ellos, ¿qué serán? She is the mother and he's the father. So they
They
are
the parents.
very good. Yes, they are the parents. Mother and father, they are the parents. Very good. Excellent, excellent. Okay, let's continue with the next. Good. It says, look at the family tree and answer the questions. Which people are married, which people have a brother, which people have children. Okay, let's start first with John and Mary, right? John and Mary. How many kids do they have? ¿Cuántos niños tendrán John y Mary? ¿Tienen how many
Uh,
children?
yes, two.
Two. Who are
Yeah,
they? ¿Quiénes serán los hijos de John y Mary? Who are they?
is
They
your
are.
mother. They are Lily, Jim.
Good, yes. Lily and Jim. Very good. Now, what about Lily? Lily is married to Tom, ¿no? Lily está casada con Tom. How
Yeah,
many children do they have?
three children.
Who are they?
They are Annie, Erin, Mandy.
Very good. Annie, Erin, and Mindy. Great. Then we have Jim. Jim is married to Kayla, right?
Yes,
And they don't have children, right? Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So let's practice some vocabulary. We're going to start with John and Mary. John is Mary's. ¿Qué será John de Mary?
Is the husband.
Yes, John is Mary's husband, right? Yes, he would be the husband. ¿Quién será el esposo, no? De Mary. Yes,
Yeah.
John is Mary's husband. Very good. So we have. Now, si John será el esposo, ¿qué será Mary? Mary is John's
White.
wife. Very good. So, John is the husband and Mary is the wife. Very good. John is the husband and Mary is the wife. Now, what about John and Lily? ¿Cuál será la relación entre John y Lily? John is Lily's. ¿Qué será John de Lily?
Is the father.
Yes. John is Lily's father. Very good. Oh, sorry. Yes. But what about Lily? John es el papá de Lily. ¿Y qué será Lily de John? Lily is
Is daughter.
Yes. Lily is John's daughter. Very nice. Now, what about Jim and Mary? Jim is Mary's. ¿Qué será Jim de Mary?
His son.
Jim is Mary's son. And what about the opposite? ¿Qué será Mary de Jim?
His
Mary,
His
yes.
mother.
Mary is Jim's mother. Excellent. Okay, that's perfect. Now, what about Lily and Jim? Lily
And Jim
is Jim's
is
wife? No.
his sister.
Yes. Lily is Jim's sister. And what about Jim?
Jim is
Jim,
his brothers.
very good. So Jim is Lily's brother. Excellent. Okay. So Lily is the sister and Jim is the brother. Good. So we have husband, wife, father, daughter, son, mother, sister, and that was my cat. Sister and brother. Good. Let's continue. Now, we are going to check John and Mindy. Okay? Is John Mindy's father, or what is the relationship for John and Mindy?
John is Mindy's grandfather.
Very good. Yes, John is Mindy's grandfather. Excellent. Okay, we have grandfather. Now, what about Mindy? ¿Qué será Mindy de John?
Mindy is John's granddaughter.
Yes, very good. Mindy is John's granddaughter. Excellent. Okay, we have grandfather and we have granddaughter. Now, what about the next? What about Mary and Erin? Mary and Erin. What can we say? Mary is Erin's
Sister.
Mary is Erin's sister. ¿Está segunda? Mary, Mary, Mary?
Oh, no, it's grandmother.
Yes. Mary is Erin's grandmother. Yes. She is the grandmother. What about Erin and Mary? ¿Qué será Erin de Mary?
Erin is Mary's grandson.
Yes. Erin is Mary's grandson. Just a moment. Okay, very good. Nice. So, we have all that vocabulary. Before we continue and we move to the next, antes de seguir con el siguiente vocabulario, let's practice now. Ahora vamos a practicar con este vocabulario. Okay? So, you, Leila, are gonna complete these questions. Vas a completar las siguientes oraciones. Okay? Annie is Erin. That is number one. En tu cuaderno podemos completar para practicar un poquito de writing. Jim is Kayla's. Number three. Tom is Erin's. Number four is Annie's. Number five. Mindy is Erin's. Then Annie, sorry, number six. Annie is Mary's. Okay, so let's practice those exercises, right? Use the vocabulary. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna have 2 minutes. Let's start.
Okay.
Okay, what about number 1?
Number 1, Annie is Erin's sister.
Very good. Then,
Jim is Kayla's husband.
great. Number 3.
Tom is Erin's father.
Great. Number 4.
Lily is Annie's mother.
Number 5.
Mindy is Erin's sister.
Yes. And number 6.
Annie is Maureen's granddaughter.
Very good. Very good, Leila. Okay, so don't forget the vocabulary. Husband, wife, mother, daughter, etc. Sister, brother, granddaughter. Grandfather. Let's continue with some more vocabulary. I'm going to erase. Okay. Now, so we have that Lily is Mindy's mother. Tom is Erin's father. But what about Jim and Mindy? What can we say about Jim and Mindy? Jim is Mindy's father?
No.
Yes, he's not the father. Jim is Mindy's
Okay.
uncle. Yes, very good. Yeah, Jim is Mindy's uncle. And what about Mindy? Mindy is Jim's daughter?
Mindy is nice.
Yes, niece.
Niece.
Mindy?
His niece.
Yes. Mindy is Jim's niece. Very good. Mindy is Jim's niece. What about Kayla and Erin? Kayla is Erin's mother? No.
No.
Kayla is Erin's aunt. Yes. Kayla is Erin's aunt. And what about Erin? Erin is Kayla's
Nephew.
nephew. Very good. Erin is Kayla's nephew. Yes. Good. Erin is Kayla's nephew. Excellent. So we have uncle, niece, aunt, and nephew, right? Yes. Good. Now, we have John and Mary. John is the grandfather and Mary is the grandmother, right? Yes.
Okay.
So we call them, they would be the grandparents. John is the grandmother, John is the grandfather, Mary is the grandmother, they are the grandparents. What about Tom and Lily? Tom is the father, Lily is the mother, so they would be the
Mhm. Mm.
parents,
Mhm.
right? We
Yes.
have the grandparents. We have the parents. Los padres, right? Yes, the parents. What about Annie, Erin, and Mindy? Okay, they would be, ellos serían, I'm gonna put here two, voy a poner dos. Ellos serían los niños o los hijos, they would be the children,
Children.
right? Pero también son los grandchildren, right? Son los hijos, pero también son los nietos, right? We can say children and grandchildren. Good. So we have grandparents, the parents, and the children, and of course the grandchildren. Now, what about you, Leila? Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes.
How many brothers or sisters do you have?
I have 3 sisters and 1 brother.
3 sisters and 1 brother. Okay.
Yes.
And Leila, do you have any nephews or nieces?
Yes. I have 2 nephews. Uh,
2 nephews?
yeah, and 1 niece.
Very good. So 2 nephews and 1 niece. Very, very good. Nice, nice. That's good. That's good. What about uncles and aunts? How many uncles and aunts do you have?
Oof.
Could be from your mother, from your father. How many do you
Uh, I have 3 uncle.
have? 3 uncles, yeah.
Yes, and 3 aunts.
Aunts.
Yes. The family.
Okay, yeah, 3 uncles and 3 aunts. From your
Yes.
father or from your mother?
For my father.
Or both? Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good, Leila. So we had this whole vocabulary, and the next class we are going to practice with family. La siguiente clase vamos a practicar con más vocabulario de familia.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay, very good. That was good. That was good for today. So let's stop here and we continue tomorrow. Okay?
Okay, Claudia. Thank you. See you tomorrow.